Transparency for our team means bringing government to the people. So today we're going to have a conversation about a number of issues that we're concerned about, and we know that you're concerned about too, as we've gone door to door, met you at coffees and at community events. So I think fiscal responsibility, and we as Democrats, from my perspective, I've done it. I've walked the walk. Right. I was the township administrator. I, was the one who instituted shared service agreements with the county on IT and printing. Saved, I think, hundreds of thousands of dollars just by switching our insurance policy. I feel like each one of us has a story to tell in terms of looking at the tax dollars in Berkeley Heights and not taking them for granted. And I think that's why we look at things a bit differently, and why Councilwoman Pogue looks at things a bit differently. And when she receives a proposal on her desk, for $4 million additional dollars, we support the Municipal Complex. There's no doubt in our minds that we need that project. When I was the administrator and we were courting the New York Jets, it was an absolute embarrassment to bring them to our conference room, the New York Jets and members of the NJSEA, and have to have meetings there. So there's no doubt we need those facilities, but we have to do it mindfully and responsibly.
That's absolutely right, and it's not a party thing. This is about people with skills and commitment. And I think you have clearly demonstrated it. I'm personally committed, and I know Stephen has a long history of advocating for fiscal responsibility in this town. And Susan has basically put her judgment on the line and been severely criticized for making a decision. To your point, she got it on her desk moments or very shortly before the vote, and she decided to vote no because it was unacceptable.
Yeah, it's easy to talk the talk about fiscal responsibility, but to walk the walk on it, that's what Susan did. And that's why people can have confidence in us, that we're going to be responsible as much with their money as we'd be with our own money, right? Because we've shown the person we supported to be in public office walked the walk when it came to fiscal responsibility. And that's why a lot of Republicans are crossing party lines to support us, because they say, we might disagree on who to vote for president or for governor or Congress, but locally, what matters is who's going to be doing the right things for all of us as a community. And that's why they're voting for 3 Democrats, for Angie, for Alvaro and me. That's why they're voting for us in November.
That's one thing about that's ironic about local politics, is that this is what affects your pocketbook the most. Right. This is where you're going to spend money on, where you're going to be taxed the most money, and yet we pay so little attention to it.
Right. Important issues.
Absolutely.